No way the Rangers actually do this. Another top tier defenseman has become increasingly available on the open market, but will the Blue Shirts bring him in? I give my take here in just a moment. Welcome back to Rangers Digest. I am your host, Bret Botfeld, and it is great to be back with you guys on this glorious Tuesday morning, the 24th of June. And before I break down that star free agent defenseman that has become increasingly available on the open market, according to a premium NHL insider, a quick reminder for all of you out there that about 77% of you that currently watch these videos are unsubscribed. So what are you guys doing? Please hit that free subscribe button down below so you can be part of something special and you can stay up to date with everything New York Rangers. Guys, let's hop right into this video. I have a report here from Levy Pike from lastwordonsports.com. He says, one of the best free agents and of the right-hand shot defense variety appears to be available on the open market for this 2025 offseason free agency period. So I know what a lot of you guys are thinking out there. Who is that player? That player is none other than Aaron Ekblad, two-time Stanley Cup champion, playing on that Florida Panthers top-line defense. Let's take a look at what his projected contract is slated at. This is from Evolving Hockey, and they have him projected to make a 6-year deal around $7.68 million per season. That is a 6-year deal around $7.68 million per season. And I know what you guys are thinking. Why would Florida not want to bring him back and go for that three-peat, guys? Why would they not want to bring back Ekblad, who's been there for so long, and go for that three-peat? Well, let's jump right into it. This is from NHL Insider, senior writer for The Athletic, Chris Johnston, just yesterday evening, guys. It seems more likely than not Aaron Ekblad is moving on from Florida. Door not closed, but that is the industry sentiment. That was Chris Johnston on his show called The Chris Johnston Show. Moving right along here, folks. This is from the Miami Herald. With plenty of star power in South Florida already, there's not much spare cash to go around. Stars like Alexander Barkov and Sergei Bobrovsky already command big money salaries. And look, guys, as they should. Taking on Seth Jones' contract at the trade deadline further stretched things tight. According to Puckpedia, Florida is currently sitting with $19 million available in cap space. In contrast, there's some big names on their outstanding free agent list. If you go based on the 2025 Stanley Cup Championship roster, it does seem like Sam Bennett will claim a good chunk of that available cash. The rest, likely more of administrative needs to help fill out the roster. For instance, their backup goalie, Vitek Vanacek, is without contract. Also, one of their depth defensemen, Nate Schmidt, is likewise without a deal for 2025-2026. In any case, it just seems the desire to spend a lot of that cash on Aaron Ekblad isn't there for management, guys. Take a look at this. Beyond the big trio, and when they speak about the big trio, they are referring to Aaron Ekblad, Brad Marchand, who they acquired at the trade deadline and was a huge piece to their championship run, along with Sam Bennett, who, as you guys know, is a huge piece to their team as a whole. Forward, Mika Zibanejad. I knew I was going to butcher that name, and I'm sure you guys will let me hear about that in the comments. Mika Zibanejad, or Samachkevich, is a restricted free agent who Florida will most likely retain. 4 other contributors from Florida's Cup run, forwards Tomas Nosek and Nico Sturm, defenseman Nate Schmidt, and backup goaltender Vitek Vanacek are slated to become unrestricted free agents, folks. So as you can see, Florida Panthers, they do have a lot of cap space, but guess what? They have a lot of work to do with their roster because they have a lot of unrestricted free agents. And you know the rumors have been hot regarding Brad Marchand. You know that they want to bring him back. You know that they really want to bring back Sam Bennett. And he was projected to make $7.5 million AAV, but he is looking for more than that, folks. He is looking for more than that 7.5 AAV. And I mentioned there are a lot of depth pieces they want to bring back as well. And look, let's give Aaron Ekblad a fair trial here, right? We're going to talk about the good and the bad. I made a little list here before the start of this episode, so I want to take you through some of the good first, all right? At one point, Aaron Ekblad was considered elite. We cannot forget that. Career high in points the 2021-2022 season with 57. He is a strong puck mover with a powerful shot. He is obviously physical, guys. He is 6'4", over 220 pounds. That is some stature. He plays heavy minutes on the top pair defense, including on the power play and penalty kill. And he is a former first overall pick in 2014. So there is certainly a lot of good there when it comes to Aaron Ekblad. The problem is, as I mentioned, his career high in points. That happened in the 2021-2022 season. So he is a bit, far removed from that season. Now, let's talk about the bad. There is quite a bit of bad when it comes to Aaron Ekblad. Very good player, but I'm just going to talk about the bad here now, folks. No longer elite. He's had a lot of injuries. A lot of injuries, guys. His leg, his shoulder, his groin. He hasn't played a full 82-game slate since the 2018-2019 season. I've spoken about how the Rangers need more durability. Now look, when it comes to Vladislav Gavrikov, who the Rangers have really been linked to here, something that's good about him is that he is extremely durable. He plays a ton of minutes on the ice, over 23 minutes a night on the ice, played every single game. But when it comes to Aaron Ekblad, this is a guy that is not durable. Like I said, hasn't been durable since the 2018-2019 season. So that is certainly bad. Lacks elite top foot speed, guys. And especially when you compare him to some of the elite two-way defensemen like Cale Makar from Colorado, like Adam Fox for our New York Rangers. So certainly another X there. Mostly a declining impact, guys. This is a depreciating asset, if I ever seen one. And like I mentioned before, not top tier. Not top tier like a Cale Makar, like Adam Fox, like Heiskanen. So look, Adam Fox, right-handed defenseman, elite. There is no need to pair him with Aaron Ekblad, another right-handed defenseman. We are looking for more left-handed defensemen. So when you talk about the injuries, when you talk about him being a righty, when you talk about the contract that he is going to command, like I spoke about before from Evolving Hockey, what they have him projected at, it is a bad fit for the Rangers. I've been very against Gavrikov. I've been very against Provorov, and my stance won't change either when it comes to Ekblad, a guy that will be 30 years old when the season starts, commanding an absurd contract, quite frankly. Now look, he's got the championship pedigree, which the Rangers are looking for. He's got the physicality, which the Rangers are looking for. He's got everything that a championship team should want in a defenseman. The problem is that the New York Rangers are not an Aaron Ekblad away from being a true contender. So it really makes no sense for the Rangers to handicap their flexibility for Aaron Ekblad. Moving right along here, let's take a look at him these past 4 seasons. I really wanted to highlight these 4 seasons. As you can see, from 2021-2022 season to the 2023-2024 season, there was a sharp decline. He went from 57 points to 38 points, all the way down to 18 points. And you've seen the durability these past 2 seasons. It hasn't been good. I will say, guys, I have to admit, this past season was a resurgence when it comes to Aaron Ekblad, but I am more of the belief that was an outlier considering his age and injury history. I am more convinced that what we saw the 3 seasons prior, that consistent trend of, quite frankly, declining play, I am more of the belief that would be the Aaron Ekblad we would be getting in comparison to the Aaron Ekblad we just saw this past season. But nevertheless, I know there will be a lot of Aaron Ekblad fans out there. Many Rangers fans will love the fact that he has a championship pedigree, love the fact that he is a very, very, very good postseason performer, and will love the fact that he brings that physicality and snarl that the Rangers are looking for. However, my stance is firm here, guys. The Rangers cannot go after Aaron Ekblad and sign him. I'd rather them go after Vladislav Gavrikov, to be honest with you, who I am also against them signing. But Ekblad would be a complete disaster here in New York, not because he's a bad player, just because of the circumstances. So please leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say about Ekblad. I want to hear your thoughts on future videos. What do you guys want to see? We have a lot of content coming on the daily. We probably have a live stream coming your way on Wednesday. But once again, one last quick reminder, if you guys still haven't hit that free subscribe button, hit that free subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything New York Rangers. We'll see you on the next episode of Rangers Digest, folks. Enjoy the rest of your day.